Professor Layton in Layton and the Lost Spectre.
I've never played a Professor Layton game.
They're very good. I would recommend you do so as soon as possible.
I gotta do that. Huh?
Buy a DS.
I have a DS. I just gotta grab it.
Hey, ATV, Captain Awesome uses solely Villager, though he has been known to go Wii Fit in certain matchups. In Customs Ban and Customs Legal, he was known for using DK, Wind Eagle specifically.
Yep. Oh, he also has a Bowser Jr. that we've only ever seen in friendlies and never in actual game, which makes me really sad because his Bowser Jr. is pretty crispy.
He's gonna go for the character that he knows is gonna net him wins, not for the character that he feels. He's a very pragmatic person, and as long as he's winning, he's happy. So he doesn't care if the match is incredibly slow and difficult to watch.
Yeah.
So you never go a character that's interesting to watch because it's not gonna help him win.
Yep. But if you guys have been watching, if you have come from watching Captain Awesome back in Customs and you hate him because of the way he played, which I cannot lie, I am one of those people. He plays incredibly different. I mean, he slows it down sometimes, but for certain matchups, I like the way he plays because he goes about playing. It's a very precise play style. You're gonna get hit by a lot of the things he throws out, be it on shield or on you, and it's. I like watching him play like that.
I'm completely the opposite. I actually hate watching him play both in Customs Legal and Customs Illegal. He plays against Diddy. He plays exactly the same in both, just due to the fact that Diddy can't challenge Villager on the ledge.
That's true.
So it is actually not in his best interest to do so. And it becomes a very frustrating matchup because you're basically dealing with projectile spam for 6 whole minutes.
What if you barrel over onto the ledge for a trap? Oh, that's a forward air. We got those Nest bread and butters. Bread and butter. There we go. Wait, if one space cleared it, then that means you can just cut the space out between Doctor and Eggplant. Both of them have damage. Oh, CL is like, I want to call him, he's not a prodigy yet because he's not getting the utmost insane results, but he's gotten some pretty nice games versus some people. Jigs, a member of the Game 5 crew, played him a couple weeks back, and he was actually doing really well. I like watching Rob in general. Hate playing him, but
Rob is an interesting character. He's changed significantly between this game and the last game. The major thing to keep in mind about Rob is the fact that when he's using his up B, he can't really do anything except for aerials.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people neglect, and that's actually very important for actually winning this matchup. Dr. Eggplant is playing this kind of defensively. He's trying to keep him at arm's length. And he's just trying to figure out exactly what CL's playstyle is. Yep. Which is always a good idea. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, a big problem there with CL definitely needs to angle those lasers properly because he tried lasering Eggplant twice off stage and got neither of them and ended up getting PK Thundered for it. And when you're playing someone scarier, like Ribs will just take that young PK Thunder too and end your whole life.
He's a very interesting player. I find that he's actually an extremely strong player. There's really no question about that.
Yeah.
But people also give him way more space than they probably should.
Yeah.
At the wrong times.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Because you can't really give that space. Once Ness has time to think, he finds a way to bait you. And Ness has anti-air, anti-ground, and anti-grab. So it's like...
on the character, actually.
Huh?
Very dependent on the character. When I said space, I meant like... It's interesting because Ness is the type of character that does benefit from having a lot of space.
Yeah.
But he also doesn't benefit from pressure, especially against a character that has better spacing and zoning tools than he does. In the Diddy matchup, I mean, it's something I like to do personally is just hold on to a banana. And whenever he tries to approach with anything that's not a magnet or fire, because those are both unsafe, or not magnet, thunder or fire, because those are both extremely unsafe, I try to hit him with a banana to punish like any moves that are like just out there.
Another thing you like doing in that matchup is winning it, Capital.
That's thanks. I mean, I've messed up way too much in that to say that. Ooh, that was ballsy PK Thunder and a ballsy up smash.
That was pretty wild. Guys, everyone in the chat, gas up Jeff for placing second at Defend the North, by the way.
No, please don't.
Gas him up.
Also, who's Jeff?
Huh?
Who's Jeff?
I don't know. I think it's this man directly next to me.
I don't even know my real name. I'm Toad today.
You're Toad for today? Looks like you're a villager from Minecraft with your hands in your sleeves.
Alright, and sorry about the commentary is very sporadic, guys. Just like kind of bouncing off back and forth off each other. Apologies for that, but Dr. Eggplant takes it 1-0!
Yep.
Let's see where the counter pick is going to take us.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, Ness is good. Ness is only as annoying as you let him be. If you don't let a Ness think, you beat his face in, which is why I think Cap Ness isn't as bad as some people say it is. I think it's like 6-4 in Ness's favor at worst. Because if you don't give Ness time to think, can't do anything.
I mean, he has a lot of really... Ness has a lot of really good tools for getting people off of him. Like his up air, his nair, etc. And those all give him really good amount of space. And if you understand how to land with them really well, and you can typically get people off of you very quickly. It really depends on like how well the character, how good his opponent is at applying pressure, how good they are at taking advantage of the character's weakness.
Yeah. A big thing is CL. A big thing I'm noticing is he's kind of playing on autopilot here. He's not really trying to play against Ness the way he should. A big thing Rob has over Ness is Rob's forward air is incredibly good in this matchup because you can outspace his nair, and even if you're trading, you're putting Ness further away than you are going. So you end up doing really well. Also, back air is really good in this matchup because once you slide back from it, it's very hard for Ness to punish you. And so you can definitely take really good hits off like using that. So.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. CL had actually gone for the dash attack. He would have hit Dr. Eggplant off, and he would have been under a lot of pressure to get back safely. It was a very nice hop cancel by Dr. Eggplant. Oh, and a very mad Big Thunder too.
That was great.
Perfect up smash range. The major thing they changed about Rob in this game compared to Brawl was in Brawl his hands didn't knock you into the strong hitbox.
Really?
Yeah, so you actually had to place that perfectly if you wanted to actually, unless you're fighting a tall character, so like DK, DDD, etc. This is actually a major issue with the matchup is the fact that Rob doesn't really have a good way to reflect back, to get rid of the PK Thunder 1. Yeah. Which puts him in a lot of risk. CL definitely aware of his percentage, and what Ness really wants right now is a throw.
Yep. Keep your distance. Like, even rolling in is dangerous there. And when you're playing a character who has two of the top 15 projectiles in the game, they are incredibly good moves. Gyroid is super useful, sets up. And Laser is just a nice get-off-me tool. Or it at least breaks pressure. Oh, he should have definitely ribsed him. I'm just going to call it ribsing, people.
Almost got this.
Almost spike. Disgusting. Potentially gross.
Still is sweating right now.
Oh, man. Hey, but he's getting that percent back. He's putting in work.
Yeah, man, he's definitely racking on percent. He's definitely figured out a few things about the matchup in the short time that he's played it. I think he needs to be a little bit smarter about his rolling. Yeah. You can see in both players, like they're actually CL's extremely stressed at the moment.
Yeah, this is
every hit he gets. He's definitely feeling it.
Yep.
Oh! I love that could have been it! And this might... Oh no, he didn't back throw.
I love looking at people's game faces. DeBuzz is one of my favorites. He's really up there. If you guys watch Melee, Silent Spectre, the man who just constantly moves his mouth, it's the greatest. I don't know, it's hilarious. Because some people just have really weird, like, motions.
I can understand it. I'm really bad about that myself.
Oh
no! He went for it.
No.
CL, I don't know if I would have gone for that spike.
I wouldn't have gone for that. I would have just